Alrighty, everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the Brody's show. So glad to see everyone back. We had an amazing grand opening pilot episode, and we are ready to continue to give our opinions, to talk about everything that you guys want to hear. Last episode, just to give a recap, we talked about NBA playoff basketball, which I think a lot of you guys enjoyed. So we're going to continue this momentum, but include different segments and make it more organized so that you guys can enjoy it more. Also, leave your suggestions on what you would like to hear next. We want to know and we want to talk about it. That being said, let's get into it. So we've had such an amazing back-to-back-to-back games. So we're first going to talk about the game that we just saw right now, which is Game 3 of the Celtics and the Heat. Game 2 we didn't get to talk about on the last episode, so we're going to include a 2-1, Game 2 and 3. The Heat won Game 2, and another nail-biter. The Celtics lost the lead, but in Game 3, the Celtics came out, gave a nice haymaker, as I predicted in our group chat that we had. But still, the Heat managed to come back and almost pull up another comeback from 20 points. Now, the question is, Manny and Oscar, who is more in control of the series now that the Celtics have a game in hand? So it's now Miami 2-1. Who looks more in control?
I want to go first, and I want you to introduce me well, Isaac. Make sure you do our introductions right now because I'm feeling super energetic about sharing my take on the freaking Celtics and the Heat series. So I'm going to take the floor. Is that okay with you, Manny?
Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, listen. The Celtics came and did their thing. Finally, they showed up to play basketball. And I'm going to say this. This is my take, and you guys are going to quote me on this. Brad Stevens came to coach this time around. Manny has been definitely saying Eric Spoelstra is the better coach, obviously because he has experiences. He has rings on his fingers. But Brad Stevens came to coach. He came and strategized, basically, the whole entire game, playing zone. Honestly, he outcoached Eric Spoelstra. You already know he outcoached him tonight. And it showed because the whole entire game, it was the Celtics in control from beginning. Literally, the first quarter, I felt it. The energy was different. They were laser focused. But it was the same energy as in the first half. So I wasn't even – how can I say? I wasn't even excited that they were up in the first half. But when that second half started in the third quarter, which was, I think, the deciding quarter every single time of this entire series, the third quarter, they just came to play. They stuck to their game from the beginning of the game, from the first quarter all the way up to the third quarter. They got a little sloppy in the beginning of the fourth. They started playing that dumb basketball. Some LA fitness basketball started to be playing when all those weird plays were going on. We saw Jimmy Butler, and it went out of bounds, and he saved it, and it went across. And then Marcus Smart missed the easy layup. And then I was just like, oh, no, please, not again. And I thought they were going to come back, but honestly, Jason Tatum had 25 points solid. That's what I want from him the entire game. Kemba Walker hit another 21. Marcus Smart gave us 20. And Jaylen Brown, that's all I got to say. Jaylen freaking Brown balled up. He went into the lane every single time. He made the entire Heat team his children. He was balling up the entire team, all 5 players. He said, I'm going in there, and I'm going to score the entire game. He was taking over. He was a man possessed by LeBron James. He was channeling his LeBron James, just going in there and taking over. And that's to say I don't even like LeBron James that much, but he was channeling that big man energy, okay? That big man energy. He was just going in there and taking it. He was giving it. He has I don't who's and Jason Tatum. Did you see that one play where he came and slam dunked it and threw Jay Crowder across the entire NBA court? That man slid behind the – I don't even know where he slid. He went to a cave somewhere. He went back to the locker room. That's where he went during that slam dunk. That was honestly the best play for me. But Jaylen Brown came to play. Brad Stevens came to coach. The entire team did what they had to do, and that was my take from the beginning. They have the star power. They have all the talent they need. They're supposed to be winning this series, but they didn't because they're too young. So now they came to play. They have to game 7 every single game. And if I was Brad Stevens, I'd say, look, this is game 7 every single game from now until the finals. Every single game is game 7.
All right,
That's my take. Really, brother?
Hey,
you can't say much because your team lost this time, all right?
Okay, no problem.
I'm done.
Before you start, so just so you know, guys, we're going to be a little more organized, and we're going to include a time frame in each of our topics. So we're going to limit to around 15 to 20 minutes. Right now we're on minute 4. So, Manny, you have the floor.
All right, let's take it back one game so we didn't recap the last game. So last game down by 17 points, 15 points. In a crucial game 2 when the Celtics are down 1-0. They blow the lead. Oscar's here salty, doesn't want to do the podcast. He stays quiet the whole night, blows it over. They come to game 3. It's a must win. Of course they turn it up. I mean, I don't see where you see where Brad Stevens outcoached. I think he got lucky where Gordon Hayward got healthy. They came out with energy like before, like they were doing in every first quarter. What I see is that Jaylen Brown is more important than Jason Tatum, really. So, I mean, they came out with energy. I'll give it to them. I'm not going to be a salty Heat fan and say that, oh, they got lucky. They played great. We shot horribly. We shot 39%. That's not happening again. We shot 32% from the three-point line. That's not happening again. Jimmy Butler had a horrible game. I will say, like, Jimmy Butler needs to come out in the first quarter a lot stronger. He always just waits to the fourth quarter. We made a run in the third quarter where I think we could have actually won the game if we would have held on to it. We were down by 9 points with a minute left. They blew that. Kendrick Nunn, I don't know what he was doing. Kelly Olynyk, I don't know what he was doing today. Goran Dragic looked a little bit tired, and Jimmy Butler was just like not in it at the end of the game. I think that overall, this game that coming up, this game that we just saw, I think the problem with the Celtics is, to be honest, that they need motivation from outside sources. They need to be down 2-0 to come out like it's game 7 when they need to be playing like that every single game. Why do you need an extra push? Oh, we're down 2-0, let's play hard. Another thing that I see from them a lot is they're like smiling and happy after one win when they're still down 2-1. They're literally still down 2-1. They're saying, "Oh, we're a great team now. We have great chemistry. Oh, we're so happy that Gordon Hayward's back." Bro, you guys are down 2-1, acting like you guys are actually up in the series. So I think this is actually like a bad thing for them in the sense where they're getting comfortable, and I think that here it's perfect for us to not get comfortable now. I think we're gonna come in the next 2 games and take them out. That's my take.
I just want to say this before we, get this out. He said Brad Stevens didn't outcoach Eric Spoelstra. He mentioned Gordon Hayward. Okay, I love Gordon Hayward. He brought some energy to the team. But I just want to remind you, he had 6 points, 2 for 7 shooting. Okay, he didn't really do that much. He just brought motivation to a team that needed some veteran experience that came out there and said, hey guys, you know what? We're not going to let these guys come back on us. But it was Brad Stevens.
How many minutes did he play?
Finally.
How many minutes did he play?
He played 31 minutes.
Exactly. Who was resting during that time? Tatum was able to rest. That's a big thing for them. Instead of bringing in Wanamaker, they brought in Gordon Hayward. He was facilitating the ball, creating assists, creating pace for their team while Jason Tatum was on the bench resting. That's the only difference in this game. And as Cantor, they put in last game, that was a great move. This game, they got Gordon Hayward back. He's able to allow Jason Tatum to rest. And they were able to now have more of a constant attack 24/7 on the Heat. That's what they did. I mean, they did the same thing that they're doing every single game. They attacked the basket. This time they did it for the whole fourth quarter, all 4 quarters, because we were missing our shots. So when we miss our shots, they were getting the ball in transition. It's taking it right to the hoop. They were able to keep that consistent defense, I think, also because Gordon Hayward came in and then the energy to play all 4 quarters. But they almost gave up at the end of the game as well. So, I mean, if the Heat don't allow them to get those big leads, which I hope we don't do that again, I think that we'll take it. If we keep it like a 5 to 6 point game, the entire game at the end, I think we're the better team.
3 games consistently been down by 15.
And we're up 2. We played 3 horrible games. We're up 2-1. We haven't played one game good, and we're up 2-1. Do you expect it to happen to every single game? They shot 50-something% today from the field. Do you expect that again? I mean, if they do that every single game, they deserve to win the championship. Like, they deserve to win the Eastern Conference. If they shoot 50% every single game, and they get 4 players to shoot over 20 points a game, if they stop the Heat to 39%, they're going to win the series. That's obvious. But I don't think it's going to happen again. I'll take 2-1 lead all day.
Just take us away with this one, because I just want to soak in that win. It was a great win, to be honest. It was well deserved. It showed the Celtics they're just an overall better team because of their stars, their superstars their stars that they have. I wouldn't say all of them are superstars, but for sure Jason Tatum is a superstar, and I think Jaylen Brown has the potential to be a superstar. And I'm gonna quote this: potential. Okay, and nobody
potential. Jaylen Brown or Tyler Hero.
Oh my god! I mean,
at this point, Jaylen Brown was a man possessed by LeBron. So,
well, to give an overview from what I saw, I think both of you guys make valid points, but I think it's day and night from both teams on what we saw in Game 2 and Game 3. So Game 2 for sure was the Heat's best game out of the 3 games that they have played. They played with tenacity, energy, effort, and you saw another lead that was given to the Celtics just crumbled before their eyes in the fourth quarter, which is demoralizing, to the point where we get a report from after the game from ESPN, I'm not sure where it was, that Marcus Smart got into an altercation with the whole team and he was snapping on everybody. And, obviously I'm pretty sure
that's what they confirmed.
Yeah, that then they had a meeting that Brad Stevens got all the leaders of the team and was like, hey, we got to get this together, which I'm pretty sure is blown out of proportion, what the media does. But I think that was good. It's like the Celtics were maybe getting to a place where, they were getting comfortable, like, all right, it's game 1, we lost game 1, but then you lose game 2 and you're down 2-0 and you're like, to go 3-0.
Huge lead. I was just –
in a series, especially against a team like the Heat, is can put you basically out of the playoffs. Then Game 3 is a very interesting game to me, because I think Game 3 tells us what we're gonna see in the future going forward with this series. Because even though that the Celtics looked in total control throughout the whole majority of the game, the fourth quarter is very particularly telling of that. If the Celtics do not play a perfect game every single time, the Heat will literally crawl and fight and do whatever they have to do to get back in the game. I was literally in the fourth quarter, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to turn off this game. They're up by 19, and I would, look away from my phone, and then they would be down by 7 out of nowhere, which is, obviously you take the win, the Celtics take the win, and they got to be happy about that. But if I were the Celtics, I would not be conformed with the win tonight, because if they're going to be always in the game in the fourth quarter, it's like, it doesn't matter if you're up by 30, you always find yourself in a position where you're about to lose the game, where you could potentially let this slip. And they need to, the style of basketball that they're playing it's like very immature, to the point where it's like you get this lead and then you let it crumble before your eyes. If I'm the Celtics, I take this win, I use it as momentum, but for them not to ease off the gas, because the Heat are right there. They're ready to pounce on the mistakes, pounce on their turnovers, pounce on the missed shots. And there was like a sequence where for a good 2 minutes where they were missing wide open layups. It's like I kept on just
weird. That was a weird.
Put the game away, demoralize them. Go into Game 4.
They did demoralize them. They won by 10 or more.
But they got within 5 points in the fourth quarter. That, to me, it's like, all right, if I'm a Heat player, I'm like, we're never out of the game. Even when we're up by 20, we're never out of the game, because if we got it down by 5 points with plenty of time left, obviously they didn't hit the shots, and it was going to be a lot more difficult to actually overcome such a big deficit that they made. But psychologically, someone who needed to step up in this game was Jimmy Butler for sure. And these games where only one player I saw that was really balling out, which is always Bam and Tyler Hero. Jimmy Butler needed to step up as the leader and be like, all right, guys, let's tighten up and let's win this game, especially when you're getting blown out. I saw a lack of energy for sure from Jimmy Butler. Then towards the end of the fourth quarter, he wasn't in the final minute or so. Not sure if he got injured or whatever the case may be. But Jimmy Butler's got to step up and be the energy. And just as Jaylen Brown went LeBron James on who the whole team.
Put that in quotations.
Yeah, because nobody can go LeBron. Only LeBron can be LeBron. But Jimmy Butler needs to take over the fourth quarter. And I'm pretty sure if Jimmy Butler would have went off, he got those, I think it was 2-and-1s.
Jaylen Brown is not built like a football player.
And the Celtics need to figure out what they're going to do with Bam Adebayo. Because they're getting – if it wasn't for Jason Tatum having I think he had let me see.
What?
As far as rebounds. He had 14 rebounds. Imagine you're shooting he plays what? Shooting guard? Your shooting guard is getting 14 rebounds. He leads the whole
he was here it says he was playing power forward.
Okay. Well, Jason Tatum is your leading rebounder. That's
what it says.
Because that's where they're getting dominant. In the fourth quarter, he got so many offensive rebounds, which puts them in the game because then they tend to foul and just do silly mistakes just because they're desperate to get a rebound. So they have a lot of things to figure out before having the full confidence of we can beat this Heat team. Because even with this loss at the Heat, I think there's a lot of things to worry about, at least on the Celtics end.
100%. I think that real quick, I'll just interject. I think that as a Heat fan or any fan, if it was your team, Oscar, if your team, and you have
a team, but I'm rooting for them.
Putting in perspective, if it was your team, right, and you played 3 horrible games, you show up for literally a quarter and a half maybe of 2 games, and you're up 2-1, and you've been down by 10 points almost in every single first quarter, down 15 every single game, and you're winning the series 2-1. I mean, you should feel lucky. We should be down 3-0 right now. We haven't played one complete game. If we don't play a great game at least once in the whole series, we deserve to lose. So as a Heat fan, I feel confident that we're gonna come out, take this punch right here. We always come back better. Eric Spoelstra, even with the Heat teams, we're losing to the Spurs by 20 points one game. The next game we'll win by 20 points. He's gonna make the difference in the series. It's gonna be Eric Spoelstra. I think Brad Stevens got lucky today with Gordon Hayward coming back, but Eric Spoelstra will make the change. Kelly Olynyk will not play like trash. Janelle will not play like trash. Gordon Johnson play like trash. Jay Carter play like trash. Jimmy Butler play like trash. Everyone played like trash. And Tyler Hero had 1 good quarter. And it was a 2-possession game down by 5 points with 49 seconds left. After being down by 19 with freaking 7 minutes left.
In the fourth quarter.
And they brought Jason Tatum back in the game, and the Celtics hit the clutch shot tonight.
I'm going to say –
we up 19.
All right, before we finish, I'm going to say this. The Celtics – at the end, they always do this. You know why? Because it happens. It's just like your team. You say it all the time. I don't want the Heat to be up because I know they're going to give up the lead. It's a hit or miss league. That's it. Some shots are going to go in, some are not. But I'm going to tell you this, something that I saw the entire game. The Celtics just had better looks. And then not only better looks, let's say good shots, not throwing up shots, not Tyler Hero being a freaking hero, right? Like throwing up threes, jacking up threes, not Duncan Robinson doing what he needs to do, jacking up his releases like in 0.3 seconds, he's releasing the ball. We don't need that from them. They had good looks. Their entire team had good looks, and not only that, but they got 4 guys that can give you 20 points, that can do it. They have the potential to do it. That's why they're going to win the series. Because they're getting better looks and they got the guys to finish it off. That's it. And whether it goes down to the I hope it doesn't go down to the last 5 minutes. I pray it doesn't.
I know you hope it doesn't.
That stupid back and forth stuff. But I'm saying the Celtics have the potential to run you over just like this game. They
didn't run us over. It was a 2-possession game with 1 minute left. They should have ran us over. They didn't. That literally, I even text you guys. I even text you guys. I'm happy about the end of this game because we didn't just give up. We fought back and we literally scared the crap out of them. They brought Jason Tatum back in the game. They brought him back in the game.
Kemba Walker hit what was it? That shot that made the bleeding stop, and then they took a foul. Jaylen Brown took a foul.
After Duncan Robinson got the flagrant, it was a 5-point game.
And then that time management stupidity of Marcus Smart going into the lane. He should have held the ball when they were still by like 6.
No. When Duncan Robinson got the foul, the flagrant foul, and then Bam got a dunk, it was a 5-point game with 49 seconds left. They brought Jason Tatum off the bench like, bro, go back in the game. They're about to come back on us.
Yeah, that's what like the Celtics play a complete game up to the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter they just make careless. But here's the pattern. It's happening.
They didn't have turnovers. Last game there was a lot of turnovers.
But but it's happened in every game where for some reason they let their foot off the gas, and the
different
persistence where out of the two. Here's the thing. Here's what you need to understand. They could have won game 1 and they could have won game 2. And they could have lost this third game.
You take those losses and you come back and you know your team.
But here's the thing. You have to make sure the most important quarter, which is funny because the Heat don't tend to play as intense in the first 3 quarters, but when it's the fourth quarter, they turn it on, and that's where the Celtics lack. So at least in the playoffs,
I think it was a third quarter. Back.
No,
Second half.
We were down by 14. We were down by 19 in the fourth quarter. You know why it felt different? Last game, when we were coming back, making comeback, we hit the clutch shot to make it. We were in the game. This game, right before.
Clutch shots to win a game, though. That's not
the difference between this game.
You're not getting the clutch shots, though. You're saying the clutch.
Right, 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds.
Shots to win the game. What are you talking about? You have to win to win the NBA Finals.
Go on, Dragic, to start doing Steph Curry moves. Like, come on, dude. That's not gonna happen. Be realistic.
That's what the Celtics were doing today. They're winning everything.
No, dude, they have the superstar power to do it, though. They can have Jason Tatum hit a step back 3 if he wants to. Because he's
not all-stars in there. What are you talking about?
You're gonna tell me Goran Dragic, what he was doing the other game wasn't? You were like, you probably opened your eyes.
What do you have to do to go to NBA Finals?
You were probably like, oh my God, Goran Dragic. Oh my God, I love him so much. You weren't.
You have to do that.
When I see Jason Tatum, he's supposed to do that.
What are you talking about?
There's still a lot more basketball. At least we know. Well, one prediction that's out the window is Manny's sweep of the series. It's maybe a gentleman's sweep. Maybe they go up to game 5, but it isn't going to be a sweep for sure. There's still a lot more basketball to play. I believe game 4 is going to be on Wednesday, so they get a big break. They get tomorrow, Monday. So they get 3 days off before the next game, game 4. So at least on the Celtics end, I think they need to do a lot more tweaking, and for the Heat to just rest up because I think they have a good recipe on how to handle the Celtics.
I gotta say, guys, you don't win championships by coming back from 20 down. Okay?
I gotta say one word. Two words. Ray Allen.
Okay, that's that. We're gonna move on. So I sent you guys. We're gonna still, talk about the Heat and the Celtics, but a different aspect of the game. And we're going to talk about their outfits. I'm not sure if you guys got the message that I sent you.
Yes.
But I sent you guys 6 pictures. So we're going to go through all of them right now. I'm going to post it up here on the actual video so you guys will go to look at it. Just in case if you guys don't, I'll make sure to show it on my phone. So I'm not sure you guys can pull that up.
I have it here.
All right, perfect. Manny P, you got it?
Got it.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to show you these outfits, and my question is, would you wear this? And if you wouldn't wear it, why not? Oh, and another question, or if you don't want to answer that one, where would you wear that outfit to? So we're going to start a segment called Fashion Fridays. Obviously, we're a little late. Oscar's fault. but that's okay. We're a forgiving team here. So we're gonna do fashion. What this is gonna be uploaded on Sunday. So it's gonna be fashionable Sundays.
Hey.
Sundays out here.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's
So
hilarious.
we're gonna show the picture and you let me know. So the first one is a Bam Adebayo, who's wearing a Nike sweatshirt which is black, and it says allergic to missing. Okay, I'm not sure if that's his brand or I'm not sure whose brand is that. With some Nike shorts with the all over print. Then we see Nike socks with, if I'm not mistaken, those are Air Force Ones, and then with a Gucci backpack, I'm guessing, on the back. Would you guys wear this? And if so, where would you wear it to? And if you don't like the outfit, why not? We'll start with Oscar. And here's the image that I'm talking about.
Yeah, I see it. I just want to say something about Manny. I feel like every Heat player, he's probably gonna wear that outfit just because I love the Heat that much. But what Bam Adebayo is wearing, honestly, the shorts, I just can't wear the all over Nike shorts like that. It just is not my style. I wouldn't wear it. My personal opinion. But kudos to Bam Adebayo. Manny, what do you think about Bam Adebayo's outfit?
All right, I'll start this off. I don't think the Heat are the best dressed team in
Wait, you're saying they are?
the. Are not. They're not.
Oh, I was about to say, dude. I was about to say, don't even say that.
That's a first.
Those are my
first.
because we don't care about fashion. We care about winning.
Oh my God!
Yeah, clearly.
At least winning some style.
Clearly, what you guys don't do in your outfits, you guys compensated on the court, because we're about to show you some more of the outfits and they're sus right now.
Celtics players, you know why they fall at the fourth quarter.
All right. But would you wear that outfit?
I would rock it to LA Fitness, you know. I mean, gym. I mean, Bam's rocking it, you know. Like if you pull it to LA Fitness with that outfit, you know, you're gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna get some shorties looking at you for sure, because you got there's those dudes at the gym where they just wear like everything is like Nike'd out with like the Nike Tech fleece, and you know that they think about their gym outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
He's one of them for sure.
We have a saying here between us three, between the Brodies. It's called "try hard,"
Yeah, exactly.
and we're saying that's just a little. You're trying too hard, brother. I'm sorry, Nike.
Well, at the gym, maybe he just looks like
trying too hard at the gym too, brother.
No, but that kind of looks like a hotel outfit, you know, where it's like a midnight snack. You need to step out your room and you throw a hoodie on and you throw some shorts on, and you know that's that.
Closet's not there, bro. He's not worried about bringing his closet. He's worried about bringing that.
My question is, I'm not sure if you guys see the picture, but he has some Tupperware in there, and I'm not sure what's in there, but that don't look so appetizing to me.
That Tupperware, that's freaking pre-meal right there. That's muscle milk.
That's
That looks like grandma's casserole to me in there, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Hey, but the guy in the back's ripping that Miami Vice basketball right there.
Yeah.
And the name is Gabe Vince, the best 3-point shooter in the G League.
Yeah,
And he's matching it with the Miami baby blue.
Some respect on Gabe Vince's name, bro.
Yeah, see, he's got to wear something flat because he's gonna be on the bench all day, and when the cameras, point to him, he's got to at least look good, if you're not gonna play.
That's true.
All right, so we're gonna agree that the outfit is a thumbs down.
Yeah, that's a
thumbs down. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't wear that at all.
Rocking it to,
Yeah, Manny's definitely taking it out of the closet and going to LA.
Bro, low-key, I'm not rocking that shirt Oscar has on right now either, though.
Oh my God! You know,
Oscar's over here showing his ground beef off.
Oh my God!
All right. Let's switch it up. Let's focus on the Celtic player here. All right, so we're gonna go to the Marcus Smart picture. He's got on a Puma outfit. These players are.
This is atrocious.
All about the brands, all like brand on brand. So he's wearing a Reform shirt by Puma with some Puma track pants, I'm guessing, and then some Puma RSX. That's like a teal neon green, white, and black. So here's the picture. I'll show you guys so you guys can see it. I'll make
Yeah.
sure to put on the video if I can. If not, that's what it is.
And no socks.
No socks. No socks for this guy.
Yeah, he's probably wearing those hidden socks, the ones that are like.
Yeah, he's wearing the ankle socks.
He's
So
not wearing socks with those. That's a little suspect.
we'll start with Manny. Would you wear this outfit? If
Bro.
not,
I don't even wear this outfit, bro, to LA Fitness.
again, straight LA Fitness outfits for Manny.
This is something that you find in Hialeah, bro. People from different rocking, bro.
Yeah, this guy went to the Puma store and just bought like an outfit that same day.
This is the Celtics Mr. Tough Guy, rocking the high waters pants with
Atrocious.
I don't know. Is he even sponsored by Puma? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, he is sponsored by Puma, I believe. He is one of their athletes that are ambassadors. But you know what this outfit reminds me of? Like here in Miami, you mentioned Hialeah, but I think this is like the outfit that you see like the 40-year-old Miami guys who go to Dolphin Mall and they're with their like, and then they're like their partner is wearing like straight designer, and then they just show up with like the Puma tracksuit, Puma track like sweatshirt, and then the RSX because that's the only dad shoe that they can get their hand on.
It's third grade fashion when you wear all the same colors and
it's a lack of creativity for me. All black, and I mean at least he kind of like, all right, I'm gonna go crazy at the bottom with the shoes, and just go. I'm all about reform.
why is he wearing his name and number on his mask? Like,
I think those are team given. You can't blame him for that.
Come on.
Yeah, very well.
They know he's
Lack of thought, at least on his end. Very
No.
bland, as some would say.
well.
All right.
I think it's
So
a truck.
down again.
Really down. I would never wear that.
Yeah. They gotta step it up. All right, the next one I want to point out, we're gonna go back to the key player. Is gonna be Manny's beloved and Oscar's beloved too, because he likes to praise him sometimes. Is gonna be Mr. Tyler.
let's go.
Oh God. That he has once again. I'm not sure if they're on a group chat and they're like, "Yo, guys, let's just wear track stuff and just branded stuff like brand on." So he's wearing a Nike double swoosh tracksuit, red, and then the shoes are kind of cut off there, but they look like some Nikes to me. I can't see it.
Swoosh. Yeah, I can't see his shoes.
Yeah, the shoes are cut off on the Instagram post. I'm not those. Some.
Even on the actual post.
And then, yeah, they cut it off there too. And then he's wearing a Gucci backpack as well. So I guess the Miami Heat players love wearing Gucci. So, Oscar, we'll start with you. Are you wearing this, yes or no?
Honestly, I mean, I love Tyler Hero. I mean, what's not to love about the guy? But, man, it's just I feel like once again, I'm going to say it again, what we use in our, our language, it's just too try hard, man. Like I just can't see myself just matching from top to bottom a whole outfit. Like I don't like that anymore. It's just not in for me. So I'm gonna say no. The color's a little out there. I wouldn't wear that color. That's my personal opinion, but I mean, he's pulling it off. It doesn't look bad on him.
Yeah, I think as individual pieces, they'll look good. Like if he just had the sweater with something else, it would look good. Or maybe if he had just the pants and then something else, then it would look, it would add some like flavor, some thought into what he's wearing. But honestly, I think they're all just got in a group chat and was like, yo, let's just wear the most boring stuff that we got and just make sure that the brands match together.
They're in the bubble. I feel like they're not really into
it. But when you see the Lakers come out with their outfits, then you're like, oh, shoot. Like, I'm not sure if it's because they're in L.A., they're an L.A. team. It's, Showtime.
It is a Showtime Lakers.
It's Miami. Like, you got to go all out.
We're a focused and determined team. We're led by
I guess.
He's going to say that.
It's not LeBron. LeBron has an bro. He's freaking 6'9". He's the GOAT. He freaking has built like a freaking Megatron. I mean, we gotta grind for our dubs. You know what I mean? So we're focused, bro. We're like, you know what? Let's not make as many decisions as possible. Let's put the same color on, the same Nike brand. Do your thing, get to the court, and then do the thinking. All right, because that's when you need a lot of energy.
They don't believe in the term like, look good, feel good. They're just like, look as trash as you can, and we're just gonna show it out on the court.
Yeah, because we have another outfit that's up.
Yeah, another questionable tracksuit. I guess that's just what's in, and maybe we're just a little outdated with what we're wearing. Anyways, it's a thumbs down for me. Everyone else, thumbs down. Manny, thumbs down. All right. So now this one is very interesting because I want to see where you guys take on it because I actually kind of dig it. So we're going to go to Jason Tatum here. And he's wearing this. I'm not sure what brand it is. Hold on. But he's doing the same like matchy thing. So he's got a flannel, I'm guessing. It looks like a flannel.
Dude, I think at the bottom it says WWJ something.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's his personal brand, but either way, it's like a overcoat with the matching shorts, kind of like a plaid flannel pattern with a double pocket with a white tee under. He's wearing some Trink socks, which I'm not sure which brand are, but he's wearing the recently released Jordan 3 Fragments, which go for a pretty penny on StockX. I'm talking about a lot of money on StockX. And then he's wearing a fitted, I believe a Kobe fitted, if I'm not mistaken. So, Manny P, would you wear this outfit?
I mean, compared to what we got so far, it's a fire outfit. He puts together well, I think. I think he's more. He thinks about his outfits a little more. I think he should focus on the game because they're down 2-1. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know?
14 rebounds, 8 assists. I'm sorry, but he came to play, brother, and he looked good doing it.
You're still down 2-1. It's all right. So,
we're sticking to the outfits here. All right, we're not talking about the stats.
I think it's dope.
Numbers never lie, though.
All right. But he said, okay, Manny. So you said that you like the outfit. What do you like about it, and where would you wear it to?
Ooh.
This one I went to a VOO crew.
Oh,
Bible study.
Disclaimer, Manny is a taken man. So please, ladies, even though he is planning to wear that to church, do not get your hopes up. So, just for Jalissa's sake. But yeah, it is a fire. So you wear it to church. You wear it to VOO crew.
I mean, not a Sunday. I don't know. I just think it's like a chill Winwood type vibe. I mean, chill, like nothing crazy. Just throw on a quick fit. I think what he did better than the other ones is that he just left the jacket open. I mean, the other guys had it all closed, and that gave it like the other, like look with the shirt under. I mean, it's still a simple fit. I don't think it's anything crazy, but it's more rockable than the other stuff.
Yeah, because I think it's what we would say like an athleisure type of look. So, although he's wearing like an overcoat with a collar and with, obviously the 2 double pockets with a button up, he has the shorts to kind of like not make it super formal. And it gives it that athletic but like formal type of look, which I tend to like a lot because, like you said, you can wear it to maybe like a more formal setting like church, but then you can also after church and maybe you're interested in somebody, maybe someone like Oscar who's the only single guy here, you can impress a shorty. I feel like this is a statement piece, even though it's not like so big in colors, but he came out to stunt because you pull out the Jordan Fragment 3s, which I looked up on StockX are going, the last sale was for $636. So they're a pretty penny, hype beast type of shoe. And yeah, I think it goes well with, based on what we have seen so far, for sure, this one stands out without a doubt. So yeah, for me, it's a thumbs up. Everyone else?
I'm going thumbs up, and I just
want on this one.
He's the freshest. He's one of the freshest in the bubble.
All righty. Now, last one. And this one, he's got to drop 50 points this game if he's wearing something like this. which what's it called? Spoiler alert, he did not. Is Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy, no.
Wearing this atrocious.
This is horrible.
Chill, bro.
If you guys see that color, it's like a poop brown.
Look,
It's not even like
Bad mustard. It's not even mustard. It's like mustard was in there for
it's not like a Travis Scott like brown or like a nice brown that you can wear with different. This is like Taco Bell at midnight type of like brown.
that's not the vibe. This is the vibe, right?
No,
This is outfit right you put on when you're ready to get a quick business done.
no.
Oh God, he did it because he only has 17 points.
Scoop up your good. You go to get some food, take her to the crib, watch some Netflix, get the job done. That's what Jimmy Butler does. He pulls up, picks up all his homies, and gets the job done. That's that outfit.
Butler is famous right now for the coffee that he makes at the bubble. He supposedly sells the coffee that he makes, and he started to brand it on his clothes. So I believe he puts like different quotes about coffee on the actual back of the sweatshirt. I'm trying to look for like a picture here. But if you wear something like this, you have to drop 50 points
Coffee?
to compensate for it.
Bro, he's taking the Miami Heat to
You have to compensate for it. There's no way you wear this and you feel good about it.
We didn't even make it to the playoffs last year.
Wait, bro. Wait. So he was trying to match the coffee like with his actual clothes.
I'm not sure if that's what he.
The color of his coffee.
So-
Oh no! This is horrible.
This is just like you have too much money to be
Wow.
you have too much money to be wearing something like this. What is this?
This is
Dude, you get this at like, this is like Forever 21.
Probably
Yeah.
good material.
I feel like he just bought off like because Forever 21 is going bankrupt and he just bought everything off of Forever 21 and is just slapping his brand on it.
the sales ones, not even the one like the regular stuff. He went on the sale one.
Those are low-
He went like 60% off.
And it's not like it's a like designer where it's like, all right, it's an ugly color, but at least it's like a Louis or a Gucci or Prada or something like that. It has no brand. It has no brand anywhere, and it's just an atrocious color, bro.
And his shoes, I don't even know what they are. They look like Vans, right?
I can't even see his shoes.
Vans.
I'm not sure what they are.
He rocks Vans all the time, so I probably are.
Yeah.
Oh, with Vans.
But when you wear something like that, who cares what you're wearing on your feet? Unless you're wearing the Dior's that will compensate for the whole outfit. This is the reason why they lost game 3. Or something like this on game 2. This is the reason why they lost.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's Eastern Conference Finals 5th. Oh wait, he's at home.
But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, though. Mind you, he was hurt that series.
Oh my god! After being down, yeah, he was real hurt. His heart was hurting.
I'm trying to see what he wore today. I can't find it. But yeah, this is the reason why they lost game 3. All right, Heat fans. If you want to put a blame on why you guys lost, is because he wore something like this. As a teammate, I'm going into the locker room. I'm like, yo, we're taking it now. Just seeing someone walk dressed like that.
Now, yeah, exactly. You coming out like that. He took the negative energy from game 2 fit all the way to game 3.
This looks like
it might even pour to the rest of the series, that outfit. That's how atrocious it is.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on. Last vote. Would you wear this, Manny? You were hyping it up.
I would rock it.
No, Manny, please don't.
You're gonna thumbs up.
Rock that.
You're gonna thumbs up.
You know?
Honestly, Manny, don't rock that ever.
We're doing a thumbs down. Manny, we have to get your vote. Thank you. Ain't no way now you're doing that. So our last topic that we're gonna do is gonna be a 2-in-1 combo. So we saw my Lakers, baby, Lake Show, baby. I have this in just in case. UCLA, LA. I'm rocking LA all the time. So we saw my wonderful, spectacular Lake Show dominate the Nuggets yesterday. I mean, they gave them no hope after the second quarter, like 7 minutes into the second quarter, it was just gone from there. LeBron only dropped 15 points, and then he only played like the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Anthony Davis dropped 37 points. Jamal Murray and Joker was also in foul trouble, was non-existent in this game. You know who put straps? Dwight Howard, former Defensive Player of the Year. Dwight Howard, playoff Rondo, came to play. There was this one play where he's like falling out of bounds and he just floats it up and then hits it over the backboard. My Lakers are not playing around. And I always give my take because these are my beloved Lakers that are going to the NBA Finals. Now, after seeing that dominant performance by my beloved Lakers, the question is, are the Lakers going to sweep the Nuggets, or can the Nuggets pull another miracle comeback? Because after yesterday's performance, I don't see how the Nuggets can retaliate or what they can figure out to combat what the Lakers are doing. Manny, we'll start with you. Will it be a sweep?
It's looking like that, but due to the Nuggets coming back 3-1 twice against two really good teams, I think the Nuggets have a really good coach. I think that they have a lot of versatile players. I mean, they just came out of a hard series. I expect them to get punched in the face that game. I mean, the Lakers just waiting for them. They're a big team. The Lakers match up really well against them. I hope it's not a sweep. I don't expect it to be a sweep. I think the Nuggets come out the next game with a better game. I think they still lose the next game. But I think they take either game 3 or game 4. I don't think they get swept. I think once it gets to the conference finals, it's really hard to sweep a team, just because they're at this point they're so versatile. The coaches are so good that I don't think it'll happen. But I think it is going to be a gentleman's sweep. I think it's going to be a 5-game series. Cancun, Heat versus Lakers, baby. Let's get it.
Heat versus Lakers. All right, Oscar, your thoughts. Will the Lakers sweep the Nuggets? If not, what can they do to stop the Lakers or force a Game 7, a Game 6? Because I thought it was going to go to Game 6, but after seeing yesterday's game, I don't think it's going to last that long.
I'm surprised you went to Game 6. I'm going to go with the hot take right now. It's going to be a gentleman's sweep, only because
5 games.
Yes, 5 games.
Okay.
What I saw, it was horrific. It was just horrible. And then the Lakers just embarrassed them, just ran them out of the bubble. I mean, you saw that Dwight Howard block. He looked like the defense. He looked like he was playing for the Orlando Magic all over again.
That's what I'm saying. My boy D. Howard is back.
And he didn't even play in the Houston Rockets series. So I don't even know where he got, I guess, all that energy. He was just ready and hyped, ready to go. JaVale McGee played decent, what he's supposed to do. I think they match up really good against the Nuggets. And at the end of the day, it's all about matchups. I mean, if the Clippers would have been in there, well, obviously they're not. It would have been different. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this, and this is going to be my hot take. And I hope you guys quote me. This is going to be the easiest road for LeBron James to his 4th ring. And it's going to be a tainted ring at that. It's not going to be a well-deserved ring. It's just going to be a ring that he's going to look at, and he might even just take it off his finger because he's going to feel like, man.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because he's facing the Nuggets.
But they just – okay. All right.
We're not going to talk about the 3-1. They beat the –
okay, but listen. You say that. I've been hearing people saying that it's the Nuggets. But this is the Nuggets team that beat the team that everybody said was going to win the NBA Finals this year. So that's not a valid reason. You can't bring that up because at the end of the day, nobody remembers who in the Western Conference Finals.
The Clippers didn't have the chemistry that they needed to win. Whatever it may be, it's not no excuse. Because they
That
have
is
some of the
okay.
best players in the league.
I refute that because guess what? This is Jimmy Butler's first year with the Heat. Guess where he's at? The Western Conference Finals. This is the first year with the Lakers, with AD in the Western Conference Finals. This is the first year with Kemba Walker and the Celtics, Western Conference Finals. The only team that has been together as a core group, that there's no new players or anything like that, is the Nuggets. Everyone else has new star players on their team, and they have made it this far. Other than the beloved Clippers. So why is that? That's not a valid excuse. Oh, that they didn't have everybody else figured it out, but the Clippers didn't. So that to me, because to lose a 3-1 lead to this team that the Lakers are going to crush, to me it says more about the Clippers than it does the Nuggets. So
I
now you can see this is LeBron's easiest.
I mean, if you think about it, Anthony Davis is one of, if not top 5 players in the league. So you added LeBron James with Anthony Davis, they're the top 5 players together, right? Obviously, Paul George, he is a star, an all-star, and maybe even at times has played as a superstar, right? But he hasn't proven enough to say, okay, he is a good, let's say he's a number 2 star, I would say. He's not the main.
Who?
Paul George.
Okay, but we're not talking about the Clippers right now. You said that the Nuggets aren't a great team and that this is LeBron's
yes.
road. Why is it the easiest road? And you said
I'm not saying I'm saying they're a good team. I don't want to discredit the Nuggets for beating the Clippers and beating the Utah Jazz, right? I don't want to discredit the 3-1 comebacks. Of course not. They're a good team. But it's LeBron James. He is going to make everyone their sons, especially the young Nuggets.
But why wouldn't you say hold on. Why wouldn't you say that that LeBron's easiest route is when he was on a super team, whether if you want to say the Cavaliers with Kyrie or Kevin Love or with the Heat with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh? I would say this is the first year with the NBA that has been in a long time that there has been no super teams, no 3 all-star players on one team. This is the first time in a long time that the NBA has had, 2 players at least, that are all-stars on the team. There's no team in the NBA that has 3 all-stars. This is the first year that there's only 2. So the Lakers have LeBron AD, Clippers had Kawhi and Paul George. The Blazers had, Damian Lillard and CJ. The Heat have Jimmy Butler and Bam. The Celtics have Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker that are all stars. So this is the I would say the most evenly playing field for all NBA teams. There's no, oh my God, this is the super team. This is the Warriors. This is the Heat. This is, the Cavaliers that they have 3 all-star teams. So how could you say that if LeBron has been on a super team before and now he doesn't have a super team?
I mean, I'm pretty sure if we look at the percentages of that the Lakers were going to win the championship this year because they have LeBron James, right?
Mm-hmm.
The best player on the planet, I guess, right, next to Kawhi. I don't even like to say this. Blasphemy.
Kawhi Leonard is not
there's no other player that's going to step up. Unfortunately, Kawhi Leonard just played horribly. I don't know if he was hurt. I don't know if something was going on. Maybe he was having some family issues. I don't know.
He's a robot. He doesn't have
or maybe he was going through psychological problems too. He was in the bubble. It's a hard time. He's a very quiet guy. He doesn't talk that much.
Choked.
And not only that, but his partner didn't come to play, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's George Paul. We knew this already.
Okay, but
here's my thing is that I try to tell people that this is the Clippers. We're the Flippers, not the Clippers. All right, they're the stepchild. They're the team that's in the basement of the Staples Center. That there's no way that they could have competed.
They had to overcome that. But the Lakers have the 2 best players in the league. That's not true.
I
Yes,
think
Anthony
dude. They
Davis,
were top 5 then. Top 5.
player. Okay,
George Paul is not top 10. I can name 9 players better than George Paul.
yeah, but the thing is, Oscar again, he's stuck on stars, right? And I
No,
think this
it's
year,
about stars, brother, and that's why the Heat are gonna get 8 and 7.
listen, listen,
Okay, and then my point will come through again. It is about stars.
talk. So listen, I think this year actually proves. This year, I think proves LeBron James' greatness the most because you see it. Giannis Antetokounmpo, two-time MVP. He's out in the second round against Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Kawhi Leonard, the cyborg, the greatest player on the planet. He's out against the Denver Nuggets.
Malcolm.
And these guys, they make excuses for them. Oh, he got injured while he was down 3-0. Oh, Kawhi Leonard had Paul George. Oh, all these dumb excuses. But if LeBron James had Paul George, they would blaming it on LeBron James. If LeBron James had freaking Bledsoe, Middleton, Brook Lopez, the best defensive team, and he went on the second round, he doesn't know where it is to go out in the second round. He's going to go to 10 finals. It doesn't matter if they're in the bubble. It doesn't matter if he's in Miami, Cleveland, LA, Houston. He could be on the freaking Redskins and go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
No, that is not.
championship. He's freaking 35 years old. You're calling him the best player on the planet. He's 35 years old. Look, Jordan was already gone from the Bulls by 35. He didn't win a championship after 35. He didn't make it to the finals after 35. He wasn't doing what he was doing after 35. LeBron hasn't even barely slowed down. I think he's going to continue to be the greatest player and show his greatness. Yeah, he hasn't been the most clutch in the finals, but 10 finals, being named the best player when he's 35 years old, and he's going to win a championship, like, it just proves his greatness even more than his bubble. That's what I think.
So, now that you said that, yesterday it was announced that Giannis won the MVP for the season. Was LeBron snubbed for that? Because in year 17, being 35 years old, LeBron was averaging, or he led the whole league in assists, I believe was averaging 25 points. And Giannis won, they're saying, because of the regular season stats or whatever. But people will say that he is not the best player in the league. So would you say that LeBron was snubbed from the MVP? Because I think he was. There is no the award is called most valuable player. You took off when Giannis got hurt from the series with the Heat. Chris Middleton carried that team, and they were still competitive. You take the LeBron off of the Lakers, I don't even think they make the playoffs. I honestly don't. So to me, the most valuable player for sure was LeBron James. He was able to adapt his skill set, let Anthony Davis come plug him in, plug these random pieces that they got. Danny Green wasn't on the team. Rajon Rondo, yeah, I believe he was on the team before. They traded away basically their whole team and created a new team, and he was able to figure out, he was able to, understand what he needed to do to be successful. And Giannis is, obviously he's going to give you 30 points or whatever, he did in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he was not that impressive. So to me, is he that valuable? I'm not sure.
I mean, if you're consistent the entire year, giving me 29.5 points, averaging that a whole entire year, I mean, what else would you want? I mean, his field goal percentage, 55%. Like, come on, dude. He's hitting half of his shots, and he's leading his team to the best record in the NBA. So, obviously, he led his team to the best record in the NBA. So, he came to play the entire year. I think he deserves it. Does LeBron, let's say, should be higher, maybe gotten more votes, whatever it is? Yeah, he deserves to be in the conversation. He was in the conversation. But Giannis just averaged better numbers. And should it be about
conversation? There's 101 votes. Giannis got 85 first place votes, and LeBron got 16. That doesn't sound like in the conversation.
He was still in the conversation, but they looked
No,
at
there was-
that.
There
And
was
they
some people
all came
who
together
know
and-
basketball and see LeBron and like, oh, that's the most valuable player in the NBA. And then there's people who just read stat lines and are like, all right, well, Giannis dropped
what do you-
points per game and in 30 minutes or
But he
whatever.
did it. He proved it with the actual his record. I mean, he had the best record in the league. Why is he not well deserved of this reward of playing great basketball the entire year, leading his team to the playoffs? Which I think, I mean, James Harden got in 1 year. Russell Westbrook, because he averaged a triple double that 1 year, he was insane.
Okay, but
Maybe it was up numbers. People were
That's
saying
historic.
that's a conspiracy too. Like, because Russell Westbrook was chasing the numbers, and that's why he got the MVP award.
yeah,
But
but
he
you
still
look,
led
you
his
look
team
at
to
that
the
team.
playoffs.
Look at that team, that Thunder team that he had, and they barely made the playoffs because that team sucked.
Yeah,
but
but he took a team.
that team sucked ass, my G. He deserves some sort of a made-up trophy for how
Himself.
he did that
He
team.
took
And
a team by himself, right? He was literally the only superstar by himself at the moment because he was playing. He was playing out of his mind. He took them in the Western Conference. I could say the hardest conference, right? When the Warriors were still playing good, he took them to the playoffs. So at the end of the day, I think numbers never lie. So why? And not only that, and records don't lie either. The players are a different story. Whatever. Giannis got kicked out by the Miami Heat.
Exactly.
not
I-
kicked
I-
out,
Got
they
kicked out.
demolished.
I agree with both of you guys on this topic.
Giannis got hurt, and I think when Chris Middleton went off, I think the Bucks took another game.
The Bucks looked.
If Giannis would have came back.
It's
Bro,
funny
they-
because the Bucks look more efficient with
Without-
Giannis off the floor. To be honest, their offense got more flow.
Chris Middleton went off, and what I think it was the coach's fault that they went to that stupid one-on-one Giannis Antetokounmpo basketball for some reason.
That's
They would have done it again. That's how they play.
Oh, they should have went back
Yeah.
to that offense spread that obviously what the Celtics play, which that's why I look.
But he can't do that because he cannot shoot. That's the problem with Giannis. That's
All right,
the
let
problem that LeBron had earlier in his career.
Let him be a facilitator then. Let him drive it to the lane and facilitate and take it to his free.
All right, let's stay on topic. Let me answer this question. I think I have two answers to this question. One, I think Giannis deserved the MVP because it's a flawed MVP. The reason being is because I don't know why they give the MVP during the season still. The season's not over. I don't understand why I guess it's a regular season trophy. I think they should fix it and let it be to the end of the season. Because a most valuable player, you put LeBron James on the Milwaukee Bucks, they're going to the NBA Finals without a doubt. 100%. They beat the Heat. I would even say it. So he's a more valuable player overall. You put Giannis on the Lakers, I don't see them going as far. Not at all. Look who LeBron's doing it with. Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. Like,
They're all proven.
JaVale McGee, my
They're all veterans.
They're misfits, bro.
Dwight Howard's a proven
Players
player.
that teams don't really
They're all
want.
veterans. They're all been in the league 10 plus years.
They're trash. On their different teams, they were literally trash.
Yeah, by themselves. But you put them.
They literally gave away the release.
LeBron, you put him with LeBron, and he figures out, bro. LeBron went to the finals and went to Game 6 with Matthew Dellavedova against the Warriors with 3 Hall of Famers on their team.
Rajon Rondo is a champion.
We are out of time. We are out of time. So we're just gonna leave it as that. To me, my opinion, LeBron was snubbed. You guys think differently.
We're out of time.
That's fine. But that's fine because he is going to win another MVP this year and is going to be the finals MVP. So that's perfectly fine. And he's just going to redeem himself for not winning the MVP. So before we go, we do have football Sundays we have a ton of games about the NFL. We love the NFL just as much as we love basketball. So we're going to do a rapid fire where I'm going to give you the game and you tell me who wins and we'll move on. All right?
Yeah.
Perfect. First game, Giants and Bears. Oscar, who wins?
This one's hard. I'm taking
fire. Not
Bears. Taking the Bears. Taking the Bears. Let's go Bears.
All right, Manny, who wins?
Bears. Trubisky was clutch last week.
All right, next game, my beloved Eagles, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly against the Rams. Who wins?
Rams. Easy.
I got Eagles. They're not gonna lose 2 in a row.
Let's go, baby. All right, next game.
Carson
Falcons against the thing I hate most in my life, which is the Dallas Cowboys. Who wins the game, Oscar?
Taking the Falcons because I hate the Cowboys.
Thank God. Man,
Who's up?
I don't even care if the Cowboys are a great team. They lose every week.
it's the Cowboys and the Falcons. Who wins?
Home team.
It is the Cowboys.
Cowboys in that game.
All right. Next game, we got the Panthers and the Buccaneers. Tom Terrific, baby, playing at home.
Buccaneers winning. Tom's not losing 2 in a row.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bucks for sure. Tom's not. Yeah, he's not.
All right. Next game, we got the 49ers versus the Jets.
Oh, Niners.
Yeah, trash.
49ers 100%.
Yeah, 49ers for sure. Agreed on that. We got the Broncos against the Steelers.
Oh, that's a good game.
Who you got?
I take Steelers.
Steelers?
They have a good defense.
And I'm taking the Broncos. Taking the Broncos.
I got the Steelers on this one. They had a good win last week. We got the Jaguars versus the Tennessee Titans. Who wins the game?
Titans.
Man.
Titans defense.
It's going to be a close one, but I think the Titans are going to definitely win it. What's his name was playing crazy.
Yeah, agreed. I don't think the Jaguars have an answer for this guy. All right, next game, we got the Lions and the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, what a bad man.
Packers all day.
Packers are they. All right, let's do it. Oscar?
I'm taking the Packers because Devontae Adams is going to have a crazy year this year. It's insane. It's freaking insane what I'm watching.
Aaron Rodgers, never go against him. We got the Buffalo Bills against the Miami Dolphins, baby. Oscar, who's
Oh, my God. Let me go first with this one. I'm taking the Bills 100%. Dolphins, oh, my. Worst team in the league for 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I got the Bills on this one for sure. Manny P?
Dolphins all day, baby.
Hot take?
Oh, my God.
They have the Bills beat every single year. It's home game. First home game.
Manny says Tom Brady doesn't lose 2 in a row, and neither do the Dolphins. All right, next game. Vikings versus Colts.
Oof.
Vikings. The Colts look trash.
Yeah, same. Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers. I think the Colts are gonna win just because I feel like Phillip Rivers is gonna. Well, Mac. I don't know if Mac is gonna. If Mac is back, well, nobody knows his status, but
This season.
then they should rely more on the running game. So I'm taking. The
I think he's out for a long time, actually.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, I got the Vikings. Next game. The Washington football team. This team has no name. So if you're wondering why I don't say their name.
I'm on my team because we beat you last week, brother. 1-0, so don't talk.
The football team is playing the Cardinals, who this is a slept-on team. They have a lot of potential this year.
All I want to say is
Manny, you get your turn. Manny, who do you got this game?
Cardinals 21 skunk. They're winning by 20.
Oh, 20.
Their offense is disgusting.
Oscar, who wins the game?
Isaac, you go first, brother. Go ahead. I'll go last.
No, the Cardinals are going to spank them up. They demolished the 49ers last week. I'm not sure if you saw them, but the Cardinals, their offense is the real deal. Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk. That's enough.
I just want to say this
on your team. Go ahead.
I just want to say this, Isaac, and for all the viewers. Isaac is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and
we're aware of that.
It up. We were down 17, and we came back. And these guys right here, these 4 guys right there, Carson Wentz, he got sandwiched the entire.
We had high schoolers as our offensive line because we literally have no one else to play.
That's not my fault
because they're all injured. Because, that's just how life works. So who wins the game, Oscar? Who wins the game? We're not talking about last week.
I'm taking my Washington team, bro.
You have a score for that? You have a score of how good Dwayne Haskins is gonna be?
I think it's gonna be a
This is
close
shootout if they
gonna
are
be-
gonna win.
It's going to be a field goal. It's going to be a scrappy game, and I think we're going to win by a field goal. I'm going to say we're going to win 20-17.
20? Oh no, they're easily dropping 31 points on you.
17
No, they're not. They're
I
not.
say it's gonna be 31-7 Cardinals for sure.
against you guys.
31-7 for sure.
I'm sorry, but my defensive four are going to destroy.
Yeah, they're versing Kyler Murray. Yeah, good luck with that. All right, next game: Ravens and Texans. Who you got?
Ravens, Texans. I got Ravens, bro. Ravens are nasty. I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
I got Ravens, yeah.
Ravens. All right. Next game: Chiefs and Chargers. I'm home, baby.
They look better than last year. They have freaking
They're scary, bro. That's one team I fear.
They might repeat again, so I got Chiefs literally never losing a game.
All right. This game is actually going to be really good. It's the Patriots, Cam Newton against the Seahawks. Who you got Sunday night?
Oh, that's
Seahawks. I think the Patriots beat the Dolphins because Cam Newton came out and
Oh my
can you let me finish? He literally surprised everybody freaking running like he was on the Auburn Tigers still. This guy was run pass option like he was freaking 22 years old. I think the Seahawks have a way better defense. They're going to step up. Russell Wilson has obviously a way better offense. Dolphins lost by 10 points. It wasn't a crazy game. We're one of the youngest teams in the league. So, I mean, I think the Seahawks are a lot better. Seahawks are going to win by.
I just want to say that Cam Newton was running like he was on the Auburn Tigers because he was probably playing the Miami Hurricanes, not the Miami Dolphins. Let's just say that. He was playing a college team.
You guys don't have a mascot. You guys are, oh, wait, hold up, guys. 1 second.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Don't go on my team.
Game over. Out with the races, baby. Ain't no more Redskins out here.
Oh, wait. Make sure that's blurred out so we don't get banned from YouTube.
Redskins.
All right, yeah. I got an upset. I think the Patriots Bill Belichick is going to figure it out, and I think the Patriots are going to beat the Seahawks for an upset.
The Patriots are going to win that one for sure.
All right, last game, Monday night, we got the Saints and the Raiders. Who wins it?
Oh,
Saints taking it. I mean, Michael Thomas is out, but the Raiders, they're a new team. They're young, but Saints look really, really good against it. I'm sorry, I guess the Buccaneers.
Oscar?
I'm going to take the Saints for sure.
Yeah, Saints for the win. All right, guys, this concludes our second episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We banged this out. We wanted to make sure that we keep this consistently. And for sure, this next week coming up, we're going to begin to diverse our episodes and include different topics, different subjects, so that we get, everybody's interest involved. But best believe we are going to talk about the Heat, the Celtics, the Lakers, LeBron, the whole nine. But thank you so much. We're out today. Oscar, thank you so much. Manny P.
Thank you, Isaac. Manny P.
Peace. Like, comment, subscribe, that whole crap that people say about YouTube. Do the whole thing for us, please. We really want to hear what you have to say.
Go, baby.
Brodie's out.